What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? Now on today's vid, we are covering episode 11 of the solo leveling series, but just before we get into the recap, let's talk. Why is it that when I go to the solo leveling page on Crunchyroll, I see that episode 10 already has over 3K dislikes? And just so you understand how bad that really is, episode 9, which was considered the worst episode in the series, has only 2.9K. So it didn't even reach 3. And bitch, you telling me that episode 10 has 3K already? It's past that shit. Like, I can only think of two hypotheses as to why people didn't like this episode. Either A, they just cut too much shit out from the manhwa, or B, it just stopped at another cliffhanger and people are sick of that shit. I don't really know, but give me your opinion down in the comment section. And don't just glaze, okay? Don't glaze the series. Let's just think here for a second. But nevertheless, with the solo leveling hate pushed to the side, episode 11 was straight gas. Cause our boy jinwoo finally pulled up to Jeju Island. Also, somebody told me I was saying Jeju wrong. Bitch, how do you say it? I'm confused now. So if you guys were as hyped as I was watching this episode, then get this video to 5K likes. And like always, if you guys want to help us reach the like goal, then drop in a comment, sharing the vid, and just watching till the end also helps. And subscribe, cause we getting near the end, bro. It's been such a long journey. But y'all probably know how we end these off, cause I mean, shit, we've done it like what, 10, 11 times now? So hit it for the one time. Let go! Now, on our last episode, we see a sparring match between the Korean Hunter Association and the Draw Swords Guild, resulting in the Korean Hunter Association to get their ass beat just because the Korean Hunter Association's hunters are trash. But because our boy jinwoo stopped one of the Draw Swords Guild members from crashing out on our girl Ha-in, Goto, the leader of the Draw Swords Guild, now wants to run the ones with our boy jinwoo. So they go on to run the ones, and long story short, our boy jinwoo low-key packs up Goto, causing him to come out of the arena shitting his pants. They didn't show it in the anime, but the manhwa people know. And after having Goto defecate in his trousers, we later head over to Jeju Island, where we see both the Korean Hunter Association and the Draw Swords Guild begin the 4th raid. And here we see the Draw Swords Guild acting as bait, trying to lure all the little mini ants out of the colony, and the Korean Hunter Association going deeper in the island, trying to pack up the queen. But there's just one problem, because the queen ant ended up giving birth to like this demon ant, and this ant ended up pulling up on a redhead chick in the Draw Swords Guild and decapitated her ass, meaning that we're now starting off episode 11 with Kenzo and some dude by the name of Takumi trying to face off against this demon ant. And I'm not even gonna sugarcoat the situation. They got absolutely shit on. I mean, the moment they tried putting up a fight, both of them got their heads blitzed off. And the situation got so bad that after those three got cooked up and put in a blender, another two from the Draw Swords Guild pulled up to see how they were doing and started freaking out. Not just because their friends are now lying on the ground like headless chickens, but because the demon ant is still within the proximities, ready to cook their ass up too. But not before hitting them with this aura. Because, I mean, it's not a solo leveling episode unless somebody's getting aura formed. And I'm not even kidding. I mean, bro's aura was so thick and disgusting that it had dude with the Bane cosplay on his knees thrown up at the ground. But then after collecting himself, he tries to retaliate. And then, yeah, gets packed up. Which then takes us over to the Korean Hunter Association, who we see are actually doing just fine. They doing a great job. Like, you got Don Wook acting as the human punching bag of the group, or the ant punching bag of the group, you know, whatever floats your boat. And Ha-in as the acrobatic in the group, slicing and dicing these ants up, turning them into ant sashimi, along with the rest of the group just cleaning house. So way better than the Draw Swords Guild. That's for sure. But after watching the Korean Hunter Association take out the Queen's first generation of royal guards, Yunho starts getting stressed because he's thinking about the fact that as they keep going deeper into the cave, the ants are gonna get stronger and stronger. So we see Byunyu, who, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, start telling him, don't stress my boy, I'm gonna hit y'all with this buff, and buffs the entire party, which has everybody feeling a little more confident, and they start packing up each and every ant within the vicinity up until the point that they get to the queen. And now we got a fight between the Korean Hunter Association hunters and the queen with their royal guards. And this fight ends stupid quick. Like, once again, Don Wook's the ant punching bag just acting as bait for the group. Jinho's in the back aura farming for no goddamn reason while shooting off explosives. Tengu was also in the back shooting arrows up into the air like he Katniss Everdeen and then have him raining down from the sky. Ha-in was actually glazing Yunho because we see Yunho's beast form for the first time. He a goddamn lion. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I could've guessed that. And then finally, you got Byung-yo, who's keeping the team together by healing them every time anybody takes any damage. I will also mention that there's an A ranker that's live streaming the entire raid, which isn't important now, but I will say is a crazy concept to get views. Cause you like dead ass risking your life for ad revenue. Like, bitch, what is you doing? Either way, the Korean hunters have just taken care of all the queen's royal guards, and the last one left is the queen. So they start hitting this bitch with a team combo. So once again, for the third time, you see Dong-wook acting as a human punching bag, and Jinho firing off straight nukes. But this is when things start getting weird, cause as Jinho hits the boss with this nuke, it starts screaming at the top of her lungs to the point to where the entire island can hear her crying, which in the moment didn't bother the Korean hunters cause they just thought she was doing a war cry as like a final struggle. And with the queen showing signs that it's got its back to the wall, the hunters decide to finish her off. So Dong-wook and Yunho start grabbing its legs, making sure it can't run away, and then Cha-in comes up from the top ropes, hits it with a slice, and decapitates its ass, making everybody think that the fourth raid on Jeju Island is finally a success. That wasn't until headquarters told all the hunters that every ant on Jeju Island is headed toward the queen's lair. So that's got the Korean hunters thinking, oh shit, we gotta skedaddle, but realize they're cooked cause they just got greeted by the black demon ant. And this bitch started aura farming off the woodworks. Everybody and they mama realized that if they tried doing anything to this demon ant, they was finna die. Bro had the Korean hunters in such a chokehold, he didn't even bother fighting them. He just walked past them up to the queen. And after staring at the queen's corpse for a second, it starts munching on her head and then lets out a shriek, which told me, yeah, the Korean hunters are finished. And finished indeed, cause it blitzes Ha-in and hits her with his backhand. Then it pulls up on Dong-wook, so Dong-wook tries to hit it with a backhand, but this bitch just breaks Beru's arm. But Dong-wook's like, good thing I got two, tries to spear him with the other one. Psych, bitch, give me that one too. Yunho tries saving Dong-wook, but bro said, shut your stupid ass up. Now Jinho's trying to hit it with a nuke. Stop that shit. Tengu sees it's not moving, so he's like, bitch, this a easy shot. Lets out an arrow just for that shit to get grabbed, breaks that shit, pulls up backhand. But as he's trying to hit Tengu with this combo, Dong-wook comes back with both of his arms, gut checks it, and starts telling the ant, hey, you should have went after the healer. Like, bruh, probably the stupidest thing this man could have said, because it does exactly that. And this is actually so sad to see, because I was talking so much trash about this man and his mindset before, and now I totally understand he never should have came. Like, I am so sorry. I feel like I manifested this, because the demon ant really pulled up behind Byung-yu and pierced his sternum, followed by eating this man's head in front of the entire party. Like, oh no, that's crazy. And it don't even stop right there, because Yunho's obviously trying to save whatever's left of his friend, and the ant is just like, here, bruh, catch, and throws his body. Like, bruh. And it somehow still gets worse, because while Yunho is flying through the air, the ant pulls up, starts choking him out, and then begins to speak to him with his boy's voice. Like, oh my god. Like, his man was still telling him to run after already being eaten up by the ant. Like, that's, bro, what? Like, real talk, if you're Yunho, you getting over that shit? Cause like, bitch, I'd be traumatized for life. That's actually insane. But after beating the brakes out of Yunho and the rest of the squad, the demon ant ends up letting everybody live just cause he sensed somebody stronger outside that, and he just thought there was no need to take anybody out just cause they're trash. Which takes us over to Goto, where we see him speaking to Japan's Hunter Association chairman, and the Hunter Association chairman is telling him some nasty shit, cause he's basically telling Goto to abandon Korea's hunters in order to allow Japan to do the next raid on Jeju Island, which means they'll get all the glory if they succeed. That and Korea gets cooked, which is like a win-win in politics. But as Goto's pulling the plug on the mission and telling his hunters to back away and retreat, the demon ant ends up pulling up on Goto's party. And I'ma cut straight to the chase. Bro got decapitated instantly. There was no fight whatsoever. Bro even had the audacity to call himself king after the ant was looking for somebody to be the human king representative to pack their ass up too. And yeah, bro got instantly folded. So now we're in a situation where Korea's hunters are about to get packed up by all the smaller ants that got called up by the queen. Plus we got the demon ant that's still running rampant trying to find the king and pack everybody up on sight. And overall, all hope is lost. That wasn't until our boy Sung Jin-go decided to intervene by defending the Korean hunters and switching places with one of his shadow soldiers, ending the episode off with another cliffhanger. That shit That shit definitely pissed somebody off. Thank you guys so much for watching this video till the end. I really do appreciate it. And just like always, if you guys want me covering episode 12, and trust me, you're gonna want episode 12, then get this video to 5K likes. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.